most common thing you see with the ankle are usually inversion sprains, or where the foot goes inwards. And that happens because of several reasons. One, you usually don't bend your ankle well enough. It's called dorsiflexion. Two, you don't have good ankle strength. There's little muscles that make your own arch of your foot as well as muscles on the outside of the foot. And three is you don't have good hip and core strength, which then kind of goes up the chain and influences how your knee, your ankle, everything works. So there's a few things you want to do. A quick scan, which we'll show you a video of, is basically seeing how far you can reach side to side, which is a way to test balance as well as mobility. Another thing to do is to also work on the bending of the ankle. So the first one that you want to work on is called ankle dorsiflexion. So a good way to do that is you get into what's called a half kneel position. So what that means is you're on one knee and then you have your other foot forward. That foot forward is the one you're working on. Let's say that's the stiff one, the one you have ankle sprains on. What you're trying to do is to lunge your knee past your toes, and you want to do that keeping your heel on the ground, and basically you're bending your ankle. And you want to do that in 3 planes of motion because your ankle works in 3 planes of motion. And then the idea there is also do enough reps for it to matter. So you got to do a solid 8 to 10 reps in every direction. In terms of building your strength, what we work on typically after an ankle sprain is called a lunge matrix. Basically what you're doing here is you're putting every joint in your leg and even in your torso through 360 degrees of range of motion. So you're doing lunges in each direction, and then you're actually adding a rotation component on top of that, holding a ball. You can even do this dribbling, which I do commonly with my athletes. But in the video you're going to see here, you're going to see the athlete kind of go in each direction and add a rotational torsion, which actually causes your ankle to have to stay stable on the ground. So basically you're putting your ankle in an ankle sprain position and then stabilizing it, so challenging it in its weakest position. And here it's less about the reps but more about control. So you can do simply just 2 or 3 laps of going in each direction. So it only take a couple minutes to do it.